My name is Mr. Achievement, and I'm racing against you. My mission is to get 50 PS3 Platinum Trophies before I hit 5,000 subscribers. But if I fail, I'll be branded for life with a Platinum Trophy tattoo. You heard that right, so will I make history or wear my failure forever? The journey starts here. Hit subscribe and let's find out together if I can get 50 Platinums before 5,000 subscribers. Today we're diving elbow first into the sweaty, glitchy mess that is WWE Legends of Wrestlemania on the PlayStation 3. A game so stiff, you'd think it was coded by actual retired wrestlers. It's clunky, it's broken, it smells like 2009, and I platinumed it. So grab your folding chair, mute the commentary, and let's suplex our sanity straight into another platinum. Because if I have to suffer for this trophy, you're damn right you're coming with me. Manager, nothing screams, legendary wrestler. Like letting someone else do the shouting while you hide behind a pixelated coach in a suit. I started my trophy journey the way every true champion should, by cheating with adult supervision. One match, one manager, one bronze trophy, and zero respect for myself. Welcome to WWE Legends of Wrestlemania, where legends are made and shame is just part of the tutorial. Grapplemania, this trophy took me exactly 8 seconds, which coincidentally is the same amount of time it takes to regret buying this game. I won a match using only grapple attacks, which means no strikes, no style, no brain activity. Just mash, slam, repeat. It felt less like wrestling and more like trying to open a stubborn jar of pickles. But the jar taps out. Dive attack. You'd think diving from 4 turnbuckles would feel dynamic. It doesn't. It feels like synchronized flailing followed by spinal injury. The worst part, getting the AI to stay in position long enough. It's like they knew what I was doing and decided to roleplay as scared toddlers. But after a few awkward pratfalls, the silver trophy popped. And my dignity hit the floor right after me. Chain struggle, winning via a chain struggle is just a fancy way of saying press the button slightly faster than the CPU in a meaningless QTE. We locked up like 2 drunk dads arguing at a barbecue, and whoever mashed hardest won. That was me. Because when it comes to button mashing, I'm basically the Brock Lesnar of arthritis. Technician 5 reversals in 1 match. This sounds like a skill-based challenge until you realize the AI attacks with the speed of a nursing home conga line. All I had to do was wait, press R2 5 times, and boom, another silver. They call it Technician, but all I did was exploit a retirement home with leg locks. Royal Rumble winner 40 minutes, 30 men, and 1 player who didn't know you could Irish whip until halfway through. This wasn't a Royal Rumble. This was a war of attrition, a psychological collapse, and a display of fatigue that would make actual wrestling fans cry. But I won, eventually, and I got my gold trophy along with minor PTSD. Created a legend, this trophy asked me to create a legend, so I did what any emotionally damaged gamer would do. I made myself, but buffer, with sideburns. The process was easy. Sliders, name, tights, and in under 2 minutes, my digital disappointment was born. He would go on to achieve greatness. And by greatness, I mean perform chain grapples until my thumbs bled. Your fatty one reaching the top of the Hall of Fame mode with my created legend took over 3 hours, most of which I spent watching recycled cutscenes and enduring matches with the same 5 animations. By the end of it, I didn't feel like number 1. I felt like a jaded employee who stayed late for a promotion that came with no raise. Tag chain struggle, you thought 1 QTE was annoying. Try doing it with a partner. Tag chain struggle is a test of patience, coordination, and sheer will to live. Somehow I pulled it off. But it felt less like a wrestling move and more like a hostage negotiation between AI and broken mechanics. At least the trophy popped. My soul didn't. Memory serves me well. This one was cute, complete, a relief match without pausing. That's right, don't pause. In a world where even going to the bathroom is a calculated risk, this game asked for bladder control and laser focus. I nailed it. Not because I'm a legend, but because I had nothing left to lose. First medal, my first medal in WrestleMania Tour mode. It was shiny, meaningless, and slightly insulting. The kind of trophy that shows up in your case and says, yeah, you were there barely. But progress is progress, and I took it like I take most things in life, with a forced smile and deeply buried resentment. WrestleMania Tour, clearing all relief matches, sounds like a victory lap. Until you realize they're all awkward recreations of matches you barely remember. The animations were clunky, the commentary was haunted, and half the time I felt like I was playing with action figures in a bathtub. Still, gold trophy. Somehow. Legend Killer, to get this, I needed a medal in Legend Killer mode, which basically meant fighting some nostalgic NPCs while the game tried very hard to crash. I beat them. All of them, but the only thing I killed that day was my patience. Super fast Legend Killer same mode, different requirement. Do it all under 30 minutes. Which meant no room for error, no distractions, and no second chances. I went full Terminator, smashed through the tier like a caffeinated Goldberg. The gold trophy popped, and for the first time, I almost felt proud. Almost. New legend, 10 opponents, 1 tier. All victims of my created legend's endless cycle of suplex spam. This wasn't strategy, this was repetition, weaponized. I barely remember their faces. Just the sound of their bodies hitting the mat over and over and over again. If this is how legends are made, then I should be in the Hall of Shame. Invincible created legend, maxing out all attributes of my created legend meant grinding like I was farming XP in a 2004 MMORPG. Stamina drills, endless matches, and more stat screens than a tax audit. But eventually, the sliders hit 100 and I became invincible. Which is great because my patience was on life support. King of Kings, this trophy made me face the toughest opponents in the favorite legends tier. And I crushed them. Not because I'm good, but because I knew their patterns better than my own childhood trauma. Watching Hulk Hogan flail in low Riz agony was the catharsis I didn't know I needed. True Legend Killer, all medals in Legend Killer mode. This was the platinum within the platinum. Each match a reminder that repetition is pain, but completion is king. I became the true Legend Killer, not because I fought well, but because I refused to stop playing. Perseverance or masochism, you decide. Medal collector, all medals in WrestleMania Tour mode. I was done. Exhausted, my thumbs were dust, my mind broken. But that final gold trophy clicked in and I knew it was almost over. I stared at the screen like a man who had just climbed Everest and found only a mirror at the top. And then it happened. Ding, the platinum trophy. Proof that I had suffered, persevered, and conquered a game that most people forgot even existed. Was it worth it? No. But do I regret it? Also no. Because in this ring of digital torment, Mr. Achievement never taps out. That's platinum trophy number 7 in this glorious spiral of self-inflicted pain. Only 43 more before I either become a legend or permanently brand my skin with a platinum trophy. If this video made you laugh, cry, or question your own life choices, hit that like button and drop a comment for the algorithm overlords. Subscribe if you want to witness the descent, because this is Mr. Achievement and I'm not stopping till the list is done or my sanity is.